So yeah, we have a game. We have the basics of one. We start adding in new things to it. So one of the things I want to do is moving platforms. So we'll do moving platforms first. And that'll be our last thing before we end for the day. We've got a platform here. We're gonna move that over to the side. We're gonna make a moving platform. We're gonna move that over here. And we're gonna make that move up and down linearly. Linearly. Actually, no, we'll make that vector 2 speed. Or do we? How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because we can do it in two ways. We can have a speed and a duration, or we can have a start point and an end point. If we want to do it, yeah, we want to do start point and end point, and have it so that if we want to expand it, we can do it as a path. So that's going to be relative positions. So everything's going to be relative to that position. So what we're going to do is we're going to have current node is 0. Just make sure that's 0 as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the current target nodes. We are going to, and maybe it's in math then. I know there's a move toward. Ah, it's in. It's in there. Okay. What? Why is that a flow? We're literally... Oh, positions. Empty. Mod equals position to line. Okay, so this should just make it loop around. And that's a moving platform. Should work. we're just going to add minus 100s, minus 100, minus 100s. And that should move in a triangle like that. That's what we wanted to do instead. That's how we do it. So now the problem is, if we do that, we're not moving with the platform. And this is why, when we created the main controller, we added in the current ground. So, we're going to record the last current ground position. And we're going to move ourselves along with it. Yeah, so we're just going to do if is grounded, else. So we now have delta, and we're going to move our position. And we're going to reset that. Now, we also want to make sure that when we transition to air, or when we transition to ground, we do that. Whenever we change our ground, we make sure we grab the position. So I might have done this the wrong way. I might have assigned the wrong way around. I might have assigned the wrong way around. Make it go in a square. Make it go a bit slower too. The delta isn't working. relative to the node's parent. That's why. Global position. We want its global delta. We also want to set the global. Otherwise it'll yeet you to space! There we go. We're now nicely following along with this. We are... We're not entirely following along with it. We need to change where we do this. Do this after the DSF is grounded. Uh-oh. Yes, okay. Only do that. If the ground is changing. Yeah. We might be doing that in the best place in the first place, at the top. Feels wrong. That's where I thought we should put it. They just seem to be pushing into the... Like, that we should be doing it after the... Is there a post-physics? Is there a... It's like... Is there a way to call things after all of the physics processes are... Is there a way to organize this so that the main movement happens after everything else is changed? Is there like a script order? Ah, process priority. Okay. Is that settable in? It is. Oh, that's because it's doing moving platform. That's why, you dingus. Player. Player main movement. Process. Physics priority. Back. Good, you can do it per object, which is nice. Still dips down though. Maybe I need to do it as both of them. Do both of them the same and see if that makes a difference. If not, I'll make them positive. Nah, I'll make them positive. See if that's the way it goes. Interesting. Those priority in the execution order enable process callbacks. Okay. So that should call our physics process after everything. Let's do that. So that platform should move. Then we do the physics update. It's doing the jerky thing. It's a pixel out every time. Is that? Maybe I do need to set it after then. No, I shouldn't set it after because when we do. Because when we do the test down, we'll be changing the position of the player anyway. We need to do all these beforehand. To global position? That doesn't seem like it would make much of a difference, but considering we're working with deltas here, nah, that doesn't make any difference at all. Yeah, it does. It is out of order. So it moves right, and that then moves off, and it falls down. The sign is the right way around. If I reverse this sign, it would be blatantly obvious that the sign is the right way. is I will move to the right when it's moving to the left and vice versa. Yeah, that's blatantly, blatantly. I had the sign right around. Not the sign. This is confusing me. It should be a priority thing. It should absolutely be a priority thing. It should be if... Because what's happening is the platform is moving, and then we want to move along with the platform. So we want the platform to move... Every physics tech, we want the platform to move first, so that we know how far it's moved since frame. I am of the confused variety. Let's put it back to 0, because that's not making any difference. That should be 0. The player's main movement is what we're in. We are actually in main movement, yeah. And priority is just the renderer. Still doing the jittery pokery. So if I go in here and I update the level, change the moving platform speed. As you can see there, that it is having an effect. Like, we're not actually sticking to it. Now, the naive way to do this is to set the parent, to reparent the player to the moving platform. The problem with that is if you start scaling stuff. I've had this problem in Unity before. Is there a better way to do this? Is it a parent constraint? What I'll do is I'll ignore this for now. And what we'll do is we'll reparent. We'll just reparent and I'll see what it looks like. I don't like doing this, but so when we hit the ground, we'll reparent to the ground. Oh god, that is horrible. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be doing the reparenting shite. This should work. This should be fine. We change your position based on the amount that the current ground has moved. Is this? I'm almost always terrified that this is some kind of floating point precision problem. But it wasn't that last time. Still think that should be the better one to do. So how far is this moving in one frame? It's moving 0.8. 0.833. Now, 50 pixels per second, what we can do is we can make it a better number. So it should move in 1 second, it should move 60 pixels, which means every frame it should be moving a pixel. Yeah. So there we go. We can ignore the going down one because we seem to be losing ground cohesion there. Well, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but it dips in 1 pixel. And it pops out 1 pixel. Which makes me think it might just be a rendering issue. I do think having the physics priority ahead is correct. I'm gonna clear up that level so I can actually test it a little bit better. Move the hazard over here. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Genuinely do not. It's a tiny nitpick. It's an absolutely tiny nitpick. But that edge case where it just falls off the edge, like when it moves right. Like you see it physically moving left and right. Like I don't get it. Like that should be work. That logically that works. You get the difference between the last and the current frame. Let's maybe just look at moving platform. That shouldn't affect anything. Can I do this in the remote? That does move it. Okay. I'm going to have to move this off the side so I can do this while watching it because it doesn't want to stay on top all the time. Where is it? Okay, so you should be able to see that now. And if I move onto this platform, okay, so I moved with that. I did move with it, so... It is something about the ordering of the priorities. It is something about... It's not updating... It's not updating properly. Why is it not updating? Let's put the moving platform on 5. What's red group do? Yeah. The worst part about this is that this is exactly the way I do it in Unity. And Unity works fine. Right, I'm going to stop it there today. I'm going to pause there today. I'm going to look at this off stream, and we're going to get back into actually doing some development on this tomorrow.